Hey guys, it's Bonnie from Healthy Meals. So I bet, and I was thinking about this today, because this is a week where, I don't know, I'm having some major carb cravings. And for those of you from the East Coast, we grew up with Nathan's chili dogs. There is nothing like them. There will never be anything like Nathan's. So I was thinking about it, and I wanted to show you my version of a Nathan's chili dog, because Southern California does not have the chili that we're used to putting on our chili dogs. Like, not even in the grocery stores. It's kind of sad. And I haven't even bothered to look since I've been in Texas, just because I kind of created this recipe and then have eaten it for so long that I prefer it. It's a little healthier. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this mashed up stuff that you see that I'm apparently throwing all over my stove. This is organic refried beans, okay? It's the Hill Country ones. There's no fat in this. Basically, it's just water, pinto beans, pink beans, and salt. That's it. Refried beans. Easy. So now when you get refried beans, you really have to look and make sure that that's all that's in it. Sometimes they'll put shortening in it. They'll put oil in it. You want beans, water, salt. That's it. We're going to take this and we're going to make it into what tastes like chili. Sorry, I have to get rid of my little mess. I threw beans all over the place. So we've got this nice, cool little pan. I don't need anything too major. And we're just going to heat it up on low. And then here's the trick. Chili powder. So I'm going to take some chili powder and put it into our beans. And that's going to give us our chili flavor. And then I have turkey dogs. Now, Jenny O turkey dogs, you can usually get them at H-E-B for like $1. It's super uber cheap. And alright, so you're looking at about 1.5 teaspoons of the chili powder, just enough to get the flavor in there, people. Okay, don't pour an immense amount in there. Alright, so these are our turkey dogs. So what I'm making in this pan right now, what I'm heating up, I'm not going to use all of it, but I can store it. So I can put it in the freezer, I can put it in the refrigerator. Your Jenny O, like when I make these, I make 2. That's a serving size. 2 hot dogs. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 5 servings in here. Plus you probably have about 5 to 6 servings in here if you're putting them on the hot dogs. You've got double protein here. I chose this brand, this Fiesta, the nuggets, for my hot dogs because this was on sale. It was like $1.25 or $1.30. So what that means is I have to make sure that I'm not throwing a lot of cheese on top of my hot dog, okay? And then here's my little trick to not eating a huge bun. You can use the corn tortillas, or like me, you can use the flour tortillas, okay? These flour tortillas, the Tio Rosa with the 10 count, 120 calories per tortilla, so you really only need 1 for 2 hot dogs. You're going to wrap, 2 hot dogs around. Kind of cut your tortilla in half, because if you compare the size of your hot dog to the size of that tortilla, see, you can do 2 hot dogs in this and not make a mess, and that's perfect. So 120 calories for that. You're looking at probably about 250 calories total for everything. Yeah, it's 250, 300 including the cheese. I would say 300 including the cheese. Your refried beans, you're looking at maybe 60 calories, if that, because you're not going to put a lot of that on your hot dog. Here is your solution for a chili dog. Now, regular chili dogs, anybody want to guess how much a chili dog is? In terms of calories, it's like, some of them are 1,000 calories, depending on where you go and what you put in it. So we're going to let this heat up. What I do with my hot dogs is I either boil them or I put them in the oven. You can grill them. You can make them however you like. If you have a little toaster oven, pop those puppies in the toaster oven. It's perfect. And then what we do with that, because that can cook while you're heating this up so that they're both done at the same time. This thing literally takes 5 minutes to heat everything up, because hot dogs are already cooked. They're just put into these casings and you just heat them up. So I will come back to you when this is all done and we're putting it all together. I'll show you how that part's done. All right, so here we go. Now, first things first, chili, well, mock chili here is done. Here's the one thing to remember with this is it's all about seasonings. Going from an unhealthy version to a healthy version, it's all about the seasoning. If you don't get the seasoning right, it's gonna taste terrible. That's no joke, no lie. That it's just gonna taste terrible. So here's what our two halves look like. So I'm gonna put a hot dog along each one of the cheeses, okay, and then we are going to throw some chili on this. I think it's a good thing I got the little chunky cheese because these hot dogs don't want to stack. Alright, so we're going to line this cheese up a little bit better so that the hot dog is not all the way on the other side. Okay, so here's what we got. We got cheese melting over the hot dog, right? Just like that. Alright, so next step is throwing the chili on. You really don't need a lot. Just put about 2 tablespoons, or 2 teaspoons actually is what it ends up being, on each. Okay, and remember what I had said in one of my other videos, is if you eat enough fiber on a regular basis, you will not have any of those beanie gases that people complain about. Alright, so there you go. So then all you would do with this is wrap it like this and enjoy. I'm going to let this sit, let the cheese melt for just a few minutes so that it's, just a little bit more to my liking, I guess you could say. But here's lunch. That's what it looks like, people. Take this puppy, roll it, and I've got a healthy chili dog. Yum yum, can't wait. Alright, I will see you guys later. You can throw onions on this. Everybody knows I do not like onions, so this is good to go. I'm happy. Throw whatever you normally like on it. Onions, peppers, a little bit of relish. You're not going to add that many calories when you do that. So enjoy. I will see you all tomorrow.